Unit 8, A Slow Tragedy in the Arctic, March 14th. The Arctic is not known for its abundance. On the contrary, people often think of it with a shiver, not only because of the brutal cold, but also because of the apparent lack of all forms of life. However, for the indigenous people of the area, including the Inuit, the Arctic has always been a place that provides for them. Despite conflicts with invaders and governmental persecution, Inuit culture has continued to connect people to the land, but climate change now threatens to undo that. For millennia, Inuit have lived and hunted on the ice in regions that are now Greenland, the U.S. state of Alaska, and the northernmost territories and provinces of Canada. But wherever they were, the continuity of their life on that land was disrupted by the arrival of Europeans. In 1950, the Canadian government even forced Inuit to settle in stationary communities as a way to civilize them. This removal from the seasonal cycles of hunting and gathering that had sustained Inuit for generations was devastating. Their traditional knowledge was harder to apply when they were isolated in solitary settlements, but skills like reading the weather remained both viable and valuable. As climate change has become a more urgent problem, and abnormal weather patterns have dominated the news worldwide, even those traditional Inuit methods of reading the weather have become unreliable. In many communities, elders have ceased sharing their wisdom as they feel it has become useless. As more ice melts, the same thing is happening to skills related to navigating it on land and on the sea. Fortunately, some adolescents are still apprenticing with elders, and some indigenous-led councils are doing their best to record as much of the old knowledge as they can. Without a widespread change in the way we face climate change, though, that saved knowledge will never be put to use again.